Welcome to Random Thoughts with Proteus Chris. I hope you liked my new intro. I'm probably going to modify it a little bit and redo it, but it's a start. So today I'm getting started early because it shows it's going to be busy this morning and not so much this afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in now. And, well, we're going to have to talk about a video I just watched from Bo of the Fifth Column on YouTube. And I like Bo. He does really good content. You want to go check him out. But he's very insightful. He sees a lot of things. But he was talking about Nikki Haley. And what she just did in Israel, and it is it's horrible. I'm getting me a water out of my cooler, but she found a shell and wrote, "Finish them on it." I mean, honestly, what in the... And she's the moderate. This is what we have to have. Excuse me. This is what the Republican Party is offering. And that's the moderate in this scenario. I mean, she's not even the, I don't know. They are, the Republican Party has lost their minds. They have become such fascists. And she bent the knee to Trump, and she imploded. And she has no morals or principles, or she wouldn't have bent the knee to Trump. I'm sorry. I thought for a minute she might have some morals, might have some principles. But she showed that she has no morals. She has no principles, like most Republicans, especially the politicians. They have no ethics, nothing. It's just whatever power grab they can do is all they... Whatever gives them power. And what's going to end up happening with that is what happened in Germany in the 1930s. These people thought they could control Hitler. Well, they found out very quickly they could not. And Hitler killed a whole bunch of them. Well, before they realized they'd made a horrible mistake, and by the time they realized it was too late. He had already killed a bunch of them, and then started killing off, Jewish people in a mass, genocide. He tried to commit genocide. And we're seeing this happen again. And we're seeing this all over again, playing right out again. They just bombed civilians, known civilians, and they deliberately bombed them with... They dropped a 2,000-pound bomb in the middle of them. I don't know if it was a 2,000-pound bomb, but I know it was a really big bomb. And they killed a whole bunch of people. We have to stop. We have to stop. We need to cut them off. I'm sorry, we need to cut off the government of Israel from support. They are using our money to live a better life than what we... They're still lying to ourselves. And Nikki Haley is extremely disappointing, and she has caused a major problem for us in the future. what she has done is she has created them a video for them. It's their it'll be their version of burning the American flag for us. That's how Bo put it. And he's right. This is going to be propaganda that's going to be used for a generation, maybe longer, to generate hate against our country. And it will work. And this, like, we don't have enough problems and have enough people already that don't like us because of crap we do. We should stay out of some of the business. I mean, I understand there's some things we have to get involved in. We can't be an isolationist, but we shouldn't be going around provoking stuff. Well, like, for example, Ukraine, they got invaded. Well, they gave up their nukes on the promise that we would help protect them if it came down to it. This happened a long time ago. This was an agreement we made with them to give up their nukes. That's why we have to help them. And we should honor our agreements in this scenario. Israel was attacked on October 7th, which is horrible, and it was bad, and Hamas should be punished for that. But they're not punishing Hamas. They're killing Palestinian people who have absolutely nothing to do with what happened. Also, there's another thing. They're leaving out what provoked the attack on October 7th was an attack and I think it's March 5th of that same year, where Israel burned a village to the ground and took all the land and killed a bunch of people. It wasn't they were attacking because they hate Israel. They do hate Israel, don't get me wrong. But it was retaliation in part. So this whole pretending like they were attacked out of the blue from nothing is not true. This has been a tit for tat for a while, and we're going to have to say that. Israel's been provoking these people for at least 20 years. Benjamin Netanyahu is making it worse and worse with everything he does. I mean, they need to get rid of that guy. But honestly, I don't know if it'd do any good, because another right-wing maniac will just step in and take his place. Getting them to change their whole government would pretty much have to be what would happen. Okay, and now let's talk about Trump's Memorial Day post. I'm pretty sure you've heard about it by now, how Trump lost his freaking mind. I don't have it here to read for you, but I can get some highlights of it. The dude, I have random thoughts and my brain is scattered, but I'm not running for president, and I'm not trying to be president. This guy wants to be president, and his brain is as mixed up, or if not more so mixed up than mine. And I admit mine is randomly all over the place. But in his on Memorial Day, when we're supposed to uh, honor our veterans and the that have passed away and the ones that are still alive. By the way, honoring the ones that are still alive is honoring the ones that died because that's what they died for. But anyway, Trump just said Happy Memorial Day, and then he went into a diatribe attacking all of the people he sees as his enemies. I mean, he went after the woman that he raped, according to two juries. He went after the judges and prosecutors, and I mean, he just went on this crazy diatribe, saying a whole bunch of false things and fake stuff, and then made it all about him. I mean, this man is a narcissist through and through. He can't see anything past his own nose. He's the only real person, and the rest of us are just supporting actors. I think he believes he is the star of the Truman Show to this point. Except Truman knows it's a show, but he knows he's the star. The only difference in that scenario, in that analogy. I mean, he is. There's something wrong with that man. And what we need to, I mean, here's the thing that we need to really think about with both of our presidential candidates right now. Both of them are old, really, really old. Both of them are just this side of death. I'm sorry, they could drop any minute, either one of them. It's just that's just a fact of life with their age, where they're at. They could literally drop dead tomorrow for just no reason. Their body just gives out. So the person who is likely to be the next president, no matter who wins, the next president is probably the person who will serve out the next term. Is likely to be whoever the VP is of whoever's running. We don't know who that is with Trump because he won't pick anybody. And I think he knows that. I think he knows that that's what's going to be looked at. So whoever he picks is going to be the president, and he don't want that. He don't want to think about that. Also, there's a good chance that as soon as Trump is elected, he gets immediately impeached and removed from office because he's going to be a convicted felon. Which brings me into the next topic I was wanting to talk about. Not that one. Here we go. The closing arguments for the Trump fraud trial. It did not go well for Trump's team. I do not think they did very well. They didn't do very well. They didn't present any evidence to dispute anything. All they tried to do was trust him. That was their defense. They didn't really put up a defense of any kind. They didn't dispute the facts of the case. Signal yet again. I don't know if they can hear me or not, but anyway. Okay. Okay, I don't know how much signal I had there. It went out for a bit. Well, as I was saying about Trump's closing arguments on his with his lawyers, they screwed up again in front of the jury. They got admonished. The jury was dismissed and brought back, but I'm pretty sure the jury's going to notice that the lawyer got fussed at, and that the corrective term. I think what they did. Uh, his lawyers, as high paid as they are, for some reason keep messing up. I don't know what in the world. How much his supporters are paying this team of lawyers? Millions, as I understand it. I mean, you guys keep giving him money just so he can pay these guys to do a crappy job. I mean, really? Don't you at least want to see your money well spent? I mean, this is not well spent. When you have a lawyer that doesn't know apparently how law works. But the Trump people, Trump needs better lawyers. He's going. If he doesn't get them, he's going to end up in jail eventually. He really needs to get a better thing. The From what I've seen of the reports from people in the courtroom, the the prosecution's closing arguments, they went through they reviewed the evidence. They showed some things again in the evidence. They even played the audio tape of where Trump was talking about making the payment in cash because he was trying to hide it. But, and not one thing in the defense did they go against. They didn't support any evidence. They didn't even attack any evidence. They didn't argue the merits of the case outside of Michael Cohen is an asshole. That's it. That's all. That was their defense. And, well, Michael Cohen might be an asshole, and he probably is. But that's not a defense. You have to go after the evidence. You have to show that the evidence isn't true or it's false or it's misleading or something. I don't know that I would trust these lawyers to help me with a traffic ticket. I mean, this bunch is some of the worst lawyers I've ever seen in my life. If you were going with these people, you're probably going to end up in jail. But yeah, that is some of the stuff I saw today with some of the things, and that was insane. That was some insane stuff. I did see some a news report of some people talking about these two guys, weird weekly news report. They get on and talk about some stuff, and apparently some crazy billionaire is thinking about trying to go back down to the Titanic in a submarine again. Okay, what is wrong with billionaires? Are they just crazy or stupid? These people have way too much damn money. We need to start taxing them more because they're doing crazy, stupid stuff that has absolutely no benefit to anybody, and it's getting them killed. I'm sorry, the last guy that tried it did not fare very well. Oh, got us a blue light. Looks like somebody got pulled over. Who'd he get? Oh, he just slung that door open. He's mad. Yeah, that cop was mad. I don't know how fast that dude was going, but he pissed that cop off. I've never seen him open a door like that next to the road, especially with traffic and everything. That's a good chance of getting run over by somebody. He kicked that door open and jumped out. Wow. I don't know what that old boy was doing, but he apparently ticked that cop off. Wow. That was interesting. That officer was not happy with whatever was going on there. I have to make sure to check that on my dash cam. I wonder if I caught any of that. He was ticked. Anyway, we're getting ready to come up on Interstate 81. These big trucks and everything. But I'll see if anything else interesting happens on the road today. And yeah, this cute little video I got here. Something I saw as I got out of the shower this morning. Oh, took that curve a little faster than I intended. Here's the thing I saw as I was getting out of the shower. The kitten tried to steal my shirt. I mean, it was the dirty shirt. I wasn't going to put it back on, but it's funny she was trying to steal that from under the door. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm going a little too fast. Let me slow it down. She's always trying to swap things, and she's always nosy. She's very nosy. Now on Interstate 81, heading up to Blacksburg, where I should get some steady offers, I would think. I'd hope anyway. See what we can pick up today. Probably pick up stuff in Radford and Pulaski area. Seems to be the busier one with the kids gone. Now, yesterday had an issue of everything I get would be somebody behind me. I'd have to try to find some place to turn around. Seemed to be a consistent theme yesterday, which was a little annoying, to be honest. I mean, I don't understand why it waits till you get past the place where you can turn around easily, especially on the interstate, and then it sends me the offer. That's like, you're just watching to wait till I'm out of the range and then I have to drive an extra 4 miles and go back. I suspect in August it's going to be absolutely hammered. Oh, okay, no, he's not wrecked. He's just over there cutting weeds. This morning it is 66 degrees. The temperature's not too bad yet. It'll probably be a scorcher today considering the skies are clear. So it's going to be hot as well, pretty much Hades. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Trying to watch what I'm doing here between these trucks. There's like 4 trucks here. It's two of them for sure got little heavy loads. I don't know about the other two. Not looking forward to the temperature today. There's the Hillsville's exit, but that's not really Hillsville. It's a pretty good drive down to Hillsville on that exit. It's feeling busy this morning. So far, I've not got anything, but then again, I'm not really completely in range. But we'll see once I get up here. There's a coffee shop. I didn't get my coffee this morning. Oh, it's gonna be a long day. We're coming up on the Pulaski exit. One of them, anyway. Surprised I didn't get something from there. Usually that's who sends orders out this early in the morning. I had to pick up two truckers yesterday. Both of them had problems with their trucks. One was coming back to his truck after having to be put up in a hotel. The other one was heading to his hotel because something went wrong with his truck. So that's something that happens a bit here and there. Apparently they use Uber. Those guys were pretty good about they were pretty good on the pay on those. Uh-oh. Why does the cop have his blue lights on? He ain't going after nobody. And we are at the Dublin exit. I think this is a good time to wind things down and get in the work mindset. Because I'm surprised I got an offer already, but I'll probably get one here in a minute. But anyway, thanks for watching, and
I'm good. Let's go. Oh, forgot my drawers.